Women keep complaining that men killed nightlife because we stopped showing up, stopped buying drinks, stopped funding their good time. Why spend hard-earned money just to be used as background props and walking wallets?
I will say one major reason why I feel like New York City club culture is dying is simply because the men want to be the baddie. The men are dancing behind the DJ booths. The men are not buying drinks. The men want to be approached. And now granted, this is not all men, but like majority of men now think they are the prize, so they step in these spaces and now they want to be that spectacle by other men and by women too. And so because of this, women are no longer just in this space for fun. Women can't go behind the DJ booths. Women have to focus on things like the music, like the technicalities of the experience, rather than just thriving in the experience itself. And I didn't even know how many women were actually paying to party. Personally, if I have to pay, I'm not going. Where is the list? But a lot of women are paying to party. So now it's like, well, men want to be the baddies. I have to pay to party. They're not really playing music that I enjoy consistently. I'm not having a good time. And if women are not having a good time, men are not going to have a good time simply because the women bring the function. Without women, there is no party. And even if there wasn't a list, what happened to women free before 11, women free before 11:30? Like these early bird type tickets, that's not enough. The women need to be free and women only. So I feel like now people are resorting to wanting to be in more intimate spaces, wanting to go to more intimate parties where they know people or they can meet mutual people instead of actually just going to a party to party with random. Because when you're in a, let's say like a rooftop party, like a housewarming where you're meeting people from different walks of life or, you know, people's different eras of life. Now you're in a controlled environment. You can set the pace. You can really understand who you're meeting because you already vetted this person's character. So if you're friends with this person, so now we can all have a good time. It's a guaranteed good time. But when you enter these community third spaces that are now being monetized because they see how much you can capitalize on community in New York, it's no longer fun anymore because of the dynamics of the people around them. And on top of the understanding that you spent money to be in these spaces, so you have higher expectations for your experience. I'm really not sure what the solution for this is, but let's find one ASAP.
You women are annoying. That's why men are backing off from going to clubs or even talking to women both online and in public. You women are filled with drama, always doing the most, recording everything, telling all your business, and acting very masculine. Why in the entire world would a straight man want to deal with a man in a wig?
I know inflation is real because men don't even send bottles to the tables anymore. In pre-COVID, I used to go out with my girls and we wouldn't spend a dime. Like that was guaranteed. Like that was common knowledge. We weren't going to spend a single dollar because guys from a distance would just be like sending Patron, Casamigos, like enjoy, not even try to come to us to talk, to harass us, bother us, nothing. I know people have had horror stories of like guys that would buy you a drink, bottles, and then if you wouldn't pay them attention or they assumed that because they bought you a drink or a bottle, they were gonna take you home with them. And if you didn't, then they would like hurt you outside of the club. I'm Dominican, I never experienced that. We used to be in the Dominican clubs, in the city, in Jersey, everywhere, and the bottle girl would just come up to us like, hey, they asked to cover your tab, or these guys sent you this bottle, and those from afar just like wave like, enjoy, enjoy. Not even come up to us and try to harass us. Like literally just like, enjoy. Ahora, ni una hookah, mi amor. Nothing. Not even a hookah refill. Inflation, man. Inflation's got us girls spending our own money. I don't like it.
No, it's not the inflation. You chose the bear. Let the bear buy the drinks. We've seen how you look at us. You look at men like walking ATMs, a means to an end. Men are waking up now.
Miami girls all have a little prostitution inside them. It just levels to it. There's the girls that will go out with you guys just to get into the club and have some free liquor. You don't have to pay them. They're happy with the free liquor and they're hanging out. There's the girls that want to get paid for hanging out with you. So you want them to go to the club with them, but they want to get paid for spending time with you. That's it. They're just hanging out. That's it. They're paying for that. And if you get something out of them after that, that's that. Then there's the girls that you're going to pay and you're going to hook up with them. And you'll spend the night with them. You'll hang out, whatever. Then there's the girls that are straight up, you pay them just for sex. So there's levels that all want something out of it, these girls. There's no freebie in Miami. There's no like, hey, let's go dating. No.
Unfortunately, this isn't just Miami. That's every girl everywhere. These women make the littlest things transactional. It's like a whole pandemic out here.
Go out
last night with a couple of girlfriends, and we went to Wally's in Santa Monica. It was very, very cute, a good vibe. We're just having like a little girls' night, whatever. We're in the back, we're sitting, we're just chatting, and these two guys come over and they start chatting it up with us, and it was fine. We were being friendly, we were being nice, and they were like good conversation. I began to notice that these guys, within the first 15 minutes, they did not offer to buy us drinks. Mind you, we weren't drinking anything. We were just sitting there. We were actually really kind of buying time until we went to the next spot. So we're talking, 15 minutes goes by, they didn't offer to buy drinks, nothing, they're just talking to us. Another 15 minutes go by, we're still talking. Another 15 minutes go by, we're still talking. I get to the point where I'm like, okay, we've been here for a while, I'm getting bored, I'm getting annoyed, and we were been supposed to leave, but here we are talking to these guys that we actually aren't even really interested in. And so I excused myself to the bathroom, thinking that that was going to be the cue for the other girls to realize that, hey, either join me in the bathroom for us to regroup, or hey, let's wrap these things up with these guys and let's keep them moving to the next spot. No, I get back, still talking. So finally, I tapped my friend and I just told her like, hey, I'm ready, like, let's go. We end up all like exchanging numbers, whatever. So when we're walking out, I was telling them like, hey, we were talking entirely too long to those guys for us to sit there and not have not one drink bought for us, not one appetizer offered to us, nothing offered to us. That is unacceptable behavior, and I'm sorry.
You're mad because a man refused to buy you a drink. Hell, you even said you weren't interested in them, but you want free drinks? Entitled, stupid, loud. That's what you are. We don't call women losers enough.
This is my best kept secret to how to get a free drink at the bar. 99% of the time, I've only had this not work for me one time. And I do this way more often than I care to admit. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go get in line at the bar, okay? And then you're gonna start scouting, okay? But it's very important the type of guy that you scout out. You need to look for a guy who looks like they have a super big ego. The bigger the ego, the better, and the easier that this is probably gonna be. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up to him, you're gonna approach him, you're gonna be like, hey, like, what are you drinking tonight? Like, what are you about to order? He's gonna tell you. So let's say he's like, oh, I'm about to order a tequila soda. You can either be like, oh, I love tequila sodas. Or you can be like, oh, I was gonna order a vodka cran. I would love to buy your drink. Can I buy you a drink? Like I said, the ego is a big factor in this. 99% of the time, they are gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, what? No, what? Like, let me buy you a drink, the fuck?
There are a lot of videos like this all over the internet, teaching women how to use guys for free drinks. We see these videos and have made our decision. No more clubbing, no more free drinks. At this point, every man already knows women rarely come to clubs to enjoy themselves. They come to boost their egos and take advantage of men.
The most humbling thing that probably happens to men is when girls take their free drinks and fucking run.
I know, right? It's so humbling. I'm sure he'll learn his lesson after that to not ever buy another woman a drink ever again. Because he'll realize that being nice and spending his hard-earned money on those drinks that he probably worked really hard for ended up backfiring in the worst possible way. And the thing is, he bought that drink for you without any expectations. Out of that, he was probably hoping to spend a little bit of time with you, maybe get your phone number. I mean, we could always just say no and, walk away. Fortunately, it's gotten to the point, unfortunately, to all the good men out there who want to treat a woman and make her feel special, they're learning real quick that they need to be a lot more cautious with their resources.
You give them free drinks, they walk away. You don't buy them anything. You're cheap, poor, and they don't want you. What is a man supposed to do? At least this woman gets it. Anyway, guys, you can now share your raw, unfiltered experiences about why you went MGTOW. Send them to our email. I'll read them out loud, exposing the reality and waking men up. I've pinned the email in the comments. That's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video.